Hey, beautiful Sag, welcome back. Sagittarius, let's get into your messages. I hope you guys are doing well. Something you're saying, it's not for me. You may have tried to help somebody up, and I don't know, maybe you got to thinking, well, it's not for me. I don't know. It's like a never ending story. It's like you try to mend, and then something just wasn't for you. It was like a never ending story. I mean, you tried to be adaptable, but you want your peace now, Sagittarius. You want your life to be peaceful. And something keeps coming back up or keeps coming back around. And it's like it's a never ending story. When are we going to get off this wheel? When are we going to get off this wheel? You may have decided, man, I need my peace. My peace is more valuable to me than anything. And it's like you may have tried to heal somebody, you may have tried to mend things with somebody, but they keep repeating the same thing over and over again. And you're just going, nope, not for me. I don't want to be involved with this no more. Look, you may have tried to help them. You may have tried to give them a leg up. You may have tried to help somebody with something, but it's a never ending story. They just keep repeating it. So it was time to go, and it was time to end something. There was too much chaos and conflict, and it's looking like you were sent as a blessing. You were sent as a blessing to someone's life. You were sent as a peacekeeper. You tried to keep the peace. You may have offered to help somebody up, or you may have tried to offer somebody else, but it's like it does not have to be a lover either. So, Sag, it's like you were sent as a blessing, but your intention was to have peace and to help mend something, but your peace is more valuable. It's like your peace is valuable. Now, somebody could have been trying to steal your peace of mind, or just the energy of peace. You came with peace. You came to bring a blessing, or you came to help somebody out or help somebody mend, but um, you've been blessed by a higher power, okay? It's because of your energy. You're in the energy of peace. And you came as a blessing, but I'm telling you, it's somebody just keeps going around and around and around and around. There's only so much you can do. Spirit does not want you sacrificing your peace for chaos. Sometimes you got to be cruel to be kind. Like boundaries, someone keeps crossing the line with you. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see if that's affirmed. Sagittarius, you tried to give somebody insight. I told you they keep crossing the line. It's like testing your boundaries, thinking that, they can. You're busy growing over here. This person, I don't know if they're trying to influence you. I don't know if they're being influenced, but it's like, you know how it says in the Bible, thou shalt not test thy God. You know what I mean? It feels like somebody keeps pushing your boundaries and pushing your boundaries. And you've had to make a clear, direct line. Look, you're coming dangerously close here to ruining my peace. Back off. Don't bring your chaos here. Don't bring your conflicts here. I come in peace. I don't need no conflicts. So I mean, they always want to fight. Somebody always wanting to fight you, bringing you some kind of battle, some kind of argument, some kind of. That's their own personal battle. They want to pick a fight with you, Sagittarius, because maybe you've had enough. Maybe you've set up boundaries. It's just like too much here. Now, it's like you tried to give somebody insight, you tried to communicate because you care. Now, this could be about family. You've had to distance yourself, even though it hurts. It's your gifts. It's it's because of your gifts. Now maybe somebody was competing for your gifts or comparing themselves to you or competing with you. And it's like you tried to work as a team and you've been committed to doing this, but man, I don't know if this person's, these people, whoever they are under the influence of someone else. It's like freaking combative, combative, combative. Hilsagi says, look, I come in peace. I'm not looking for a fight here. Sagittarius is, when they're pushed to the wall, they're going to fight. I'm going to be real. I do not know a Sag that when push comes to shove and you push a Sag hard enough, they're going to push back, even though they come in the energy of peace. They're going to push back. When a Sagittarius has had enough of someone and they're done, they are done. It's like obviously someone you care about because you've repeated it with them a number of times. So you came as a blessing, you came with the energy of peace, but they want to pick a fight. You've been observing their routine of what they do. So then you've been observing someone's routine. It's the same routine. It's the same routine, the same MO. They come in, they might declare, let's have peace, let's mend this, and then they'll turn around and do the same thing to you over and over again. Till the point is like, this made you really sad. But this person or these people, Sag, it's as almost as if they're playing on your sympathies. They're playing on the fact that you care about them. They're playing on the fact that you're trying to help them out. You are the blessing here, not the other way around. And I think they're jealous of your gifts. I'm sorry, but I do. They're picking on you. But it's a distraction. It's a distraction from their mundane life. It's a distraction from their own life. To pick a fight with you is like distracts them of their own boring life or their own uh discontent lives. So they want to, like, you know, it doesn't matter that you're a blessing. It doesn't matter that you're coming in peace. They keep testing your boundaries and pushing you and pushing you. And it's like you may be going, well, I've had enough of this. I'm not doing this again. I'm not going there. And I think, Sag, that you were the topic of you or your energy was part of their routine. Like, they could be having their own personal struggles, they could be having their own issues going on in their own life, and you're like a distraction from their mundane lives. I'm sorry. But then it's almost like they take that out on you, or they're taking their conflicts and taking their own personal struggles out on you. And you're just like, what the? I didn't sign up for this. I'm not everybody's rescuer. You know what I'm saying? It's almost as if that's what you're saying. And then you get grounded again, you heal again. Hmm. Jeez. So somebody could be going through their own problems, okay? And instead of learning, it's their own path, it's their own choice. They're Sag coming as a blessing from spirit. Sag is coming to teach, Sag is coming to learn. Um, but then they turn cold on you. I'm telling you, maybe they keep cutting you off or thinking that they know more than you. I don't know, because they're distracted. See? They could be bored in their own life. They could be bored in their daily routine. They could be bored with their lover. They could be bored with um commitments, or bored with, I don't know. It's like it's your energy, it's your gifts, it's your positive energy. Look, you've got your guides all around you. You may have been sent as a blessing to someone's life, but if they're too foolish to see it, there's not a lot you can do. I told you, somebody's in the energy of hatred, you know? My God. Or envious of you. I don't know. Or they're bored with their own relationship, and they could be having issues. Someone is like jealous of your relationship that you have with someone. They could be like, you're over here at home, they could be jealous that you're grounded, you're positive, you're always in this upbeat energy. You come in like a blessing, and then they look at their lives and go, man, I just have a mundane life. You know, they jealous, they mock you. Sorry, Sag. This is like a love-hate thing going on here, honestly. Like, they love you, but they hate you. They're hot, they're cold. They might treat you like they hate you, but they could be treating you like that because, like I said, of their own boring existence or their mundane routine. They might see you as all exciting. You come in all excited about something or upbeat about something and positive about something, and they got to bring it down. They love your positivity, but they hate it at the same time because it reminds them how maybe boring their own existence is. I don't know. Like, instead of looking at you like an inspiration or looking at you, uh, you're going places, Sag. Okay, you are. You're a leader. You are a blessing to people around you. They may not tell you that, but you are. You're very grounded, you're very positive, you take action, you're passionate about what you do, you show passion towards everything. Like, you get excited, Sag. You get happy, you've got this gregarious personality that you're a go-getter, that you just take action and you go get what you want and do, you know, and someone is envious of that. They're envious and jealous of that. So they love you, but they hate you. But the hatred that they're showing is not that they hate you as much as they hate their own life. So they criticize and judge you based on their own fears. They criticize and judge you based on their own fears. They could have been projecting their own fears onto you. It's like, Sag, afraid? I'm not saying Sag doesn't get afraid. I'm just saying the fear that Sag has isn't enough to stop you from getting what you want or taking action on what you want. Okay, well, they could be spreading lies about you. This one is spreading lies to this other person about you, and then they get right stubborn. You know what I mean? They're all stressed out, and they could be hiding that. They could be lying about that, how stressed out they really are. That's sabotaging energy as well. It's like they look at you, you're bright, you were a blessing, you're like a breath of fresh air here, and this person is afraid to show you any respect or admiration because of someone else around them. I told you. They gotta hide their feelings about you. They gotta hide how they feel about you. Because somebody else could be jealous, or it creates problem in their own home or in their own personal life. Well, that's the time that that person's got to do their own work. I've had it throughout my entire life. Stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like, they got to make decisions in their own life. It's a shame. You know, it's a shame. Someone may be trying to shame someone into loving you, or embarrass somebody because they love you, or this is like someone else could be laying guilt trips on this person because they love you. It's like they are stale and stagnant in their own life, and they're not doing well. They're sad. I don't know. Maybe they're embarrassed. Maybe they're ashamed. I don't know. Or someone is laying a guilt trip on this person for loving you. I don't know. It's like they can free themselves. If they choose to, they can free themselves. Their own relationship is stagnant. Their own life is stagnant. And they could be secretly wishing they had your life. People might have been putting you through this for a long time, Saj. People could envy your you're charismatic, you're gregarious, you're fun loving, you could be light up the room when you walk in, you could be the life of the party. You always seem to be upbeat, even when you have problems yourself. It's like, but enough is enough. Somebody keeps testing you, Saj. Somebody, it's like you're going, it's not for me. It's not for me. I don't want to keep engaging in this. This is like going nowhere. It's a dead end. You know what I'm saying? It's a dead end. You try to give advice, but it goes nowhere. It falls on deaf ears. That's what I said. You've tried to be a friend, and you have been a good companion. Like when a Sagittarius makes friends with somebody, it's usually for life. If they like you, if a Sag likes you, they're usually a friend for life. But this is something that, like, you're a good, solid friend to go to for advice. Or you're a blessing. Whether you love somebody or you're just friends with somebody, they're better off knowing you. Even when a situation ends, you still are looked at like you were a blessing. You're a great friend, a great companion, a great lover, a great listener. You have sound advice. You can always cheer somebody up. You know what I mean? But Maybe somebody's just playing victim. I don't know. Maybe they like the energy of feeling sorry for themselves or playing the victim. Like I said, you're innovative, Sag. You have great ideas. You're very loving. You're very empathic. You're very caring. You know, you care about your friends. You care about your work. You're passionate about your friendships, your relationships. You're innovative. You have great creativity and good ideas, and they tend to make you money. And you may have offered to help someone out. As I said, it's a never ending story. Someone just likes being the victim, or they're in this mentality of lack, like you're very confident and independent, Sag. Innovative, creative, loving. You're like a blessing. You're like, you have the energy to lift up other people's spirits and encourage them and innovate them and get creative with them. But somebody keeps playing the victim. You've tried, Sag, to motivate someone. You have. And then they look at what you have achieved. They look at your successes and they feel in lack, which is ridiculous. You're not comparing yourself, Sagittarius. You're not like looking down on somebody because you don't even think that way. You take them as you love them and as these are my friends or these are my family or this is my lover. I'm not going to look down on them because they don't have what I have or something like that, but they do. They look down on themselves. It's their own struggle. They're looking like, well, I don't have what you have, Sad. So it's like, so really, who is competing? And why are they looking at you this way? And why are they trying to manipulate and create some kind of problem for you? Like I just literally finished saying, you're not trying to compete. You're you, they're them. You're doing you, they're doing them. You're not judging them. You're not looking down on them. You're upbeat, you're positive, you're gregarious. But they want to cry over spilt milk and they want to play the victim card. And that's just not how to manifest. That's not how to manifest. And you know that. This is like, I can't be part of this. This is not for me. I can't be around this. Like, you tried to offer, like, be a team. They're struggling with their own insecurities. It's their own insecurities. They themselves, that's their own personal struggle. They struggle with insecurity within themselves. Like I said, it's like one painful lesson after another. It's like repeat. Every time you go around these people, every time you engage with them, there's a problem, there's chaos, there's conflict, and it's like you end up getting hurt every time, but they're the ones crying over spilt milk. It pains them to see you do well. It's like misery likes company. I'm sorry. They got to work on their own wounds. Look, I'm telling you, I think that your light is irritating people's demons. I really do. And this could be family. And they could be draining your energy and they could be resentful of you. Oh my God. They could be resentful of you. They could be holding a grudge against you because it's like you irritate their demons and they get mad at you. Just you being in this energy irritates them. Your ideas, your independence, your creativity, you're doing well, you're high energy. This is somebody who's operating at a high frequency, very confident, very independent, very grounded, very intuitive. But instead of like resenting you for what you've achieved or what you're doing, they resent you. But that's their own demons. It's their own demons that are causing this hurt. They could be in complete denial. They do not want a soul search. You've had enough of somebody you've just walked away. It's like, I gotta go. I can't partake in this. I can't do this. I'm not gonna participate. Like when those demons come out, they could run from you, or you just saying, I am sorry, this ain't for me. Can't do this. I have to be stable. I have to be balanced. I've got to move forward, even if it's family. Now, how hard is that? That's hard when it's people you love and care about. It's just like family baggage. And then they might come in, like, I'm sorry. Maybe I was a little foolish. I don't know. You got to be around people who are grounded. It's like you've had to draw the line. They keep pushing your boundaries. Their actions, they get right defensive. They could be like in the energy of blaming other people, blaming, you for their own life, or blaming you for their own mistakes, or you've worked hard, Sag. And it's like, it's been very hurtful on you. Can't reason with somebody who doesn't want to reason. You've tried to be very flexible. You've tried everything here. You've put in the work and you deserve the rewards. It's like, it's what it's saying, Sag. I guess it's coming out a lot because maybe some of you have questions about why people are turning on me like this, or why are people behaving the way that they are. And until they get a backbone, they're going to keep doing what they're doing. It's like they're jealous of your strength. It's like they're the opposite. They are weak. These are weak individuals who you came as a blessing to strengthen them. But if they don't want to be strong, they're not, you know, they're jealous of you. Your strength, your drive, your gifts, everything about you. Silent competition. It's on them. But you push a Sag too far, when they're done, they're done. Sag just, they don't wake up one day and go, you know what? I'm done. It means Sag has tried extra hard, been creative, tried to motivate, tried to stimulate, tried to show them by example, build their confidence, their self-esteem. But there is a warning. Don't let it drain your energy and stop your growth. It's what it's intended to do. Keep you from soaring. Some people have even wanted your destiny. Some people have even wished that they had your life. Um, but they wouldn't have want to walked in your shoes. They wouldn't have wanted to live your life or go through what you've went through. Most of these people wouldn't even have believed you, what you've been through. So you're a breath of fresh air, Sag. You are. Which is why you have a lot of enemies. They don't want you to get too powerful. They don't want you to be too happy. They don't want you to, you know, it's all good when you're down and out, but the minute you succeed, well, that's another story. Take care.